have failed many, many times in my life. YouTube, Instagram, my body, relationships, and even on myself. But it's fine because we going to talk about failures, how to fix them, the strategy that we're going to do this 2025. And of course, always, first, we will talk about God. So stick around here at The Connection and we're going to get started right now. Hi and welcome to The Connection. We are here today with the bro. Eric, you want to present yourself and you want me to do it?
Don't matter.
This is my bro. This is Eric. And here at The Connection, we're going to do our ever first, second podcast here at The Connection. And I want to make a habit of starting this podcast with always God. So I bought this book in one of the local grocery stores, and I just want to read the first sentence. God is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases Him. Bro, I finished Matthew today. I know you read a little bit of it. What you think as the overall chapter of that of the Bible? It's a strong chapter.
Strong chapter.
It's a strong chapter. It shows you a first-person view of Jesus. Understanding his power, his desire, his way to communicate and call people out.
To teach.
Yeah, and teach and call people out for blasphemy, for low faith. Did you know that, well, if you read it, of course you did, that you only need at least a little bit, like that tiny, seed of mustard of faith, and you can move a mountain?
Yep.
That's crazy. You just need just a tiny little bit of, just a tiny seed to move mountains. It's crazy. It's crazy to me that He did all that for us. He did that stuff because He loved us. And did you know He knew that He was getting sacrificed 3 times? Like He predicted.
3 times.
He predicted that stuff. He told His people, look, I'm gonna be crucified. I need to fulfill this because this is my job.
3 times.
3 times.
And nobody listened.
I don't think they listened. I think
They ignored him.
it was back again to the faith and the belief.
They didn't have belief.
Like if I told you right now, hey Eric, I'm dying tomorrow. And tomorrow comes and I pass away. That's crazy. And for the people to actually be like, oh wait, we talking about Jesus telling us 3 times that He's gonna die for us. It's insane to me.
You just gotta have faith. People don't believe.
I know. And it's scary though. It's scary. It's scary. It's scary. But at the same time, beautiful. It's beautiful because to know that and know that somebody's going to betray Him and somebody's going to deny Him before the rooster sings, you going to deny me 3 times. Like to know that, the power that you had to have. And I'm into it because it amazed me. It amazed me. I only have read 2 chapters of the Bible, Genesis, Exodus, and Matthew. I read in Matthew. I skipped to Matthew because I wanted to know about Jesus. But dude, the power that the man had, it's our Lord and Savior.
Everything.
Everything. He's the mighty King. And it amazed me. And this is like the second, third time that I expressed myself about, the Bible. because it's insane.
You just gotta grow into it.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
You just gotta have faith, believe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You knew that like the heaven of kingdom is like finding a treasure
Hmm.
and go find it, or like you found something that you want to buy and it's trying to sell everything that you have to get into it. Dude, incredible, I'm telling you. Any last comments before we move on with God first? I'm gonna do this every time that we start this podcast.
Um, I guess, not that I guess, it's just people needs to just have that fire, that burning in them, just to learn and sit down and actually spend time with God. It's just like if you look into, it's just if you look at it, it's just like growing a plant. You start from the bottom. You start with the soil. You go into the roots, and then right at the end of it, you is a flower, and you just grow out of it. And it's just like walking with Him. You got to start from the bottom, and then just whenever is the time, you be there with Him.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, what we came here today is that it's about failures. It's about failures. I failed YouTube. I failed Instagram. I failed in many things in life, in my relationship. I failed in jobs. I have failed on my body. I have failed so many times in life. But one thing that I always preach about, and I'm teaching you also, is it doesn't mean that you are defeated after the failure. Every time you fail, every time you fall, every time you smash your head against the wall or the floor, does not mean you had to give up. One of my recent failures is, and I don't call it too much of a failure, but is the consistency that we have at the gym. It amazed me, and I think that's where the word come in. We had to be faithful, and we have to be consistent on the word of God. You know what I'm saying? The same way that we had to be consistent with our bodies, eat healthy, exercise, and a bunch of stuff. I I have many people that I know locally and people in general that I have met or seen that they drink that it's a medicine. It's a medicine. Like they very like unhealthy, very unhealthy person, and they take this pill to help them reduce weight. You heard about it?
Hmm. Yep.
Like it amazed me. Like that right there. It's like
Taking a shortcut.
it's taken. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Taking a shortcut.
It's taking a shortcut, and it goes back to the word how you can get to know God with shortcuts.
But still, shortcuts.
Yeah, it's a shortcut, and like I understand some people may be sick, some people cannot, work out as us, like young guys or young women, but it is a shortcut. It's a medicine, and and you know, and I don't want to make this podcast about judging people or nothing like that, but it amazed me that a medicine may take the spot or or the principle of working out. I don't think so. To me, I don't think so.
No, because let's say you take this medicine and you feel good a couple weeks, then you look at yourself and be like, I could have did this with effort and consistency,
Consistency.
and I'm just drinking this pill, drinking this medicine, drinking whatever I'm drinking, and basically harming yourself in the long run.
I wonder if they have like secondary effects.
Yes,
Really? I gotta ask.
weak bones,
Weak bones, really? Damn,
fragile bones.
I gotta ask about that. Like, I wonder. I know the benefits are losing weight, but maybe they have some.
Heart disease, suppose, and weak bones, and
Wow. Well,
eating disorders.
and that's eating disorders, really? Wow, we gotta check that out for real. I want to check that out. But going back, it's like my Instagram and my YouTube. I have failed many times, and I give an example of the whole working out thing. And majority of the people, like me, like us, like everybody, gets on this trendy, you know, scrolling, doom scrolling in YouTube or Instagram. A lot of people do it on TikTok, and one of the recent trends that I saw, and I talked to you about it earlier, that we're gonna talk in this in this podcast, is the whole 100 men versus gorillas. like, like, I'm gonna ask, straightforward. You pick the gorilla, or you pick the humans? like, like it's a simple yes or no. The gorilla or the human? I already know my answer. I can answer it right now if you want to.
Go ahead.
I pick the humans. I'm all for the humans, dude. I'm all for the humans. All the time.
It's a tough one.
All right. We're going to do top 5 guys. You pick one and I'll pick another one. I told you who I'm picking already. I'm picking Prime. Mike Tyson. That man is crazy. Just imagine the gorilla rip the whole the whole ear of the gorilla. Like, that man was insane in his prime. The gorilla versus Mike Tyson.
Versus the Mike Tyson.
Prime Mike
The
Tyson.
almighty Tyson.
Almighty Mike Tyson. Iron Mike.
Iron Mike.
Iron Mike.
Iron.
Who you pick? Who you pick? Spy Guys. I pick one, you pick another one.
To give a challenge to the gorilla.
To the gorilla. To the gorilla.
Prime Kimbo Slice.
No! Man, Kimbo is insane.
Kimbo.
You saw his fights? Like on Facebook?
Rest in peace, Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, rest in peace. Like, that man is insane. You saw his fights? Like, for real, you saw his fights?
How he began.
He had, like, on the back of the
Backyards
and stuff, the fights and crazy stuff like that. Man, that's crazy.
You know, he fought a cop.
Really? Really? I never saw it. I saw his backyard fights, and I saw, like, couple UFC fights.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 1 or 2, I
He
think.
fought a cop.
And he fought a guy. Man, that dude is crazy, I'm telling you. All right, Mike and Kimbo. It's my turn. Let me see. Somebody that oh, man, I'm going to pick the Big Show. Boy, that dude big like that, dude. Once the gorilla look up and see Big Show, what the? No? Man, Big Show, man.
Big Show gonna get eaten up.
No, man. Big Show is gonna look. The gorilla's gonna look up at Big Show and he's gonna be like, "God, that man is big." All right, who you pick? The fourth.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry.
The wrestler. Yes, Mark Henry. Man, that man weighed like 300-400 pounds. That man is big though.
He started when they started the world's strongest men.
Yeah, the world's strongest man. Yeah.
He started in that competition. He was the only one that could lift the barbells.
Really? I didn't know that. I knew him like as a wrestler, And he's new like the strongest man, but I never knew that. Look at you, dropping bombs in here. That man dropping bombs.
Mark
All right,
Henry.
fifth person, fifth person. Who we picking? Who we picking? Fifth person. Man, they got so many. They got so many people. We can pick. I was thinking like somebody fast that he cannot pick, that he cannot catch. I was thinking about Manny Pacquiao, but Manny Pacquiao a little small. Maybe we pay. Oh, Brock Lesnar. I mean, we pick John Cena.
Hell no.
We pick John Cena. He won't able to see him. If we pick John Cena, we drop the John Cena right there to the gorilla. He won't be able to see him. He don't know what hit him. We don't know what hit him.
The Rock.
Oh,
Rock.
that is a good one.
The Prime
I didn't
Rock.
think about that. No, nah. We gotta pick now. The Rock now.
No, Prime Rock.
Really? I feel like he's bigger now.
Nah, I know who.
Who?
I know who. Prime Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Really?
Prime Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan?
I think it's Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan?
Or what's the other one that looks like Joe Rogan? He was a UFC
shoot.
fighter.
I forgot about him. I forgot his name. Let's pick The Rock. I like The Rock. Big muscle Rock. We got a chance. We got a chance with those five guys.
Look it up.
They gotta beat the gorilla.
Look it up.
They gotta beat the gorilla. Those five guys.
Joe Rogan. It's not Joe Rogan.
It's not Joe Rogan, man. Joe Rogan is the podcaster, huh?
He has a strong kick. I don't remember his name.
We gotta pick The Rock, man. Pick The Rock.
Strongest kick.
Or we gotta pick the Viper, Randy Orton.
No.
Oh man, Jacob Fatu with his. You seen Jacob Fatu? You saw him. We was watching him in WrestleMania. You know Jacob Fatu? He be like doing this.
What?
Jacob Fatu from from wrestling. I know you don't like Jacob. You don't like wrestling, but I do. Man, Jacob the Wolf Fatu, he's crazy. He's crazy. He be having the golds, the dreads. He be going crazy on them wrestlers.
I don't know who that is.
Well, we pick. Well, who we pick?
Dana White.
Dana White?
No, is it Dana White? Is it
Not
Dana White?
White.
Dana White. Dana White used to be a UFC fighter.
Dana White?
Dana
Yeah,
White.
Dana White is something about
No. He's the owner of UFC.
of UFC.
But he used to be a UFC fighter.
Really?
I think so. Dana White.
Not Dana White.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
I think it was Dana White kicks. Yeah.
Dana White?
No.
No.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan kicks.
Really?
Joe Rogan had the nastiest kicks. Joe Rogan had a nasty kick. Sound like gunshots. The gorilla ain't had that kick.
The gorilla ain't got no chance.
Joe Rogan.
We beating the gorilla.
Prime Joe Rogan.
We beating the gorilla.
Prime Joe Rogan.
We beating the gorilla. We beating the gorilla.
Prime
We beating
Joe
the
Rogan.
gorilla. And so now that we got a little bit off track with the trendy topics, I know we spoke a little bit about talking about the Pope. You don't know too much about the Pope. It's a topic that I don't think neither of us were familiar, but we just gonna say congratulations to the new Pope. You know, people like the Pope. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Anyway, going with the strategies that we're gonna take in this 2025, not only in the current channel, the connection, or social media, or life. I think we all have different topics when it comes to strategies. And hey, I know a lot of people don't know me, but my name is Luis. I am the host of The Connection. And I would like just to say thank you for watching this video. Thank you for all the things that you provide, like likes, subscriptions, and comments. Thank you so much. I hope that you like it. Let's go back to the episode. Here, one of my strategies is not only being consistent, but I want to have a purpose to be consistent. I'm gonna explain myself. So before I was consistent with no purpose, but now I have a purpose to stay consistent.
So you're open-minded.
So I'm a little bit more open-minded. I want to go to the gym, but I already know how I want to look. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to the gym and be like, oh, I just want to gain muscle. I just want to look buff. No, I want to look like that. Not gain muscle here, gain muscle there, this, that, or lose weight. No, I want to look like that. This is my body mission. This is my body goal. This is what I want to do for 2025. Yeah, for 2025, I want to do this. So my strategy for the connection is having a purpose to continue my consistency throughout the channel.
So a challenge.
Yeah, it's like a challenge. But always leaving it on whose hands?
God's hand.
Jesus, God, the mighty. And I want to keep him as my base, my top, my everything. To keep consistent and gives me that process mentality that I'm looking for in my goals. My life, my body, my mind, my soul, my spirit, everything. So I think that is the strategy of 2025. Won't you agree? I think it's a good purpose. I think it's a good mission. I think it's a good strategy. Because, I mean, you can have the visuals and you can have the whole 9 yards.
You forgot one.
You know? What's that? What's that?
Becoming bigger in podcasting.
And becoming bigger at podcasting, which our camera looks a little bit dark, so we're going to fix it up just a tiny bit. There it goes. It's a tiny bit. So, yeah. We going to become a little bit bigger on podcasts, hopefully with your help. And if you are interested on, adding your opinion, chat it up here at the podcast, here at the connection, hit me up and the DM me. Is still that a thing?
DM. Direct.
DM me on Instagram.
Write in the comments.
Write in the comments. I'm gonna be posting videos after I post this video here. Little clips, little shorts, but check the connection out. It's gonna be under Luis D. Garcia, and maybe you can share it up. Yeah, share it up a little bit on your channel. I mean, you're gonna be in it. I can make shorts.
Commenting.
I can do shorts
like
for
it,
you.
Follow.
Yeah, like, follow, subscribe. Yeah, like, follow, subscribe on our Instagrams.
Be more, how you say that? Don't be afraid and to have a connection with the connection.
Right. I think that's important. Connecting with people is important. And having connections with other connections to other connections will lead to more connections.
Now you went too overboard with the connections.
Yeah, I think I did. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm trying to promote the channel, dude. Bro, I'm trying to connect with people that likes to connect, to have connections with them. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We just want to connect. So, you're a little bit familiar with the equipment. You see the camera. You see my phone hanging, the whole microphone system, and the whole thing. I think it's a little bit simplistic. We outside. Normally, you see the podcast with lights. I mean, FX30s. That's a camera. Like it's a $2,000 camera. A whole
Studio lights.
studio light, XLR cable. Like how I said, I just had to fix the lens because it was a little bit dark, but now it's a little bit brighter. So
Using Mother Nature. Yeah.
Mother Nature, yeah, and it's just simple. It's a simple um, setup. Microphone, chit chatting outside with water right there. We chilling, Crocs on. Yeah, we chilling. So the equipment is not that heavy. I think at the end of the day, it's part of the story. It's part of the connection.
Good
Here I am. There we go again with the connection, dude.
a good afternoon talk.
Yeah, good afternoon talk, good morning talks. Yeah, we chatting it up right here.
Whatever time zone y'all in.
Yeah, I think I won't invest this year in too much equipment, new equipment. I feel like I have the basic stuff. If I do, get a little bit more money and, God allows us to have a little bit of money, I may upgrade to, a better camera, maybe lighter microphones because these bad boys are heavy. My hand tired. I ain't lying to you. My hand is tired, boy. Yeah, it feel like a good 5 pounds
Five
in your
pounds.
hand. Yeah, it feel like a good 5 pounds in your hand. It's heavy. So I may invest in better, comfortable microphones. And I don't think I'm gonna go too deep into microphone because I preach a lot about that stuff. Of mainly starting your channel with just your phone. I think the phone has everything that you need. The microphone, the light, it has a good sensor, it has a good iOS, it has color correction, it has basically everything that you're asking for when it comes to a camera. So, if you want to start your channel, if you want to start your own podcast, start with what you have. And that thing is, of course, your phone. Your phone. I think that is very important. I think that is very crucial. If you're starting to look to start your channel or your content, you start with your phone. We laughing because our dad made it home and he's looking at us kind of crazy. Uh, well, we almost at the end of the podcast, and I just want to kind of, end it up with not giving up tips. Not giving up tips. I think how we said at the beginning of the podcast is very easy to fail. It's very easy to fall, and it takes the a special person to say, okay, I fail, but I get up. I gotta get up.
Missing a spark.
Yeah, it takes a very special person to say, no, 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 no. I'm getting up. I'm getting up because this is what I want to do. This is what I need to do. This is the future of not only myself but my family also. So not giving up, not giving up is very important to us and to me, of course. Any any tips that you would like to give to the people out there before that makes us laugh?
Uh, get up every morning with a purpose. Have God in your mind. Have your goals. Have strength. Have everything that is gonna move you into the next day, into your success, into your climbing the top. Have have a purpose.
Mhm.
Have a purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think having a purpose is important. And I think and I saw this video the other day. Uh, if if because some people die or they pass. Let's say pass. I don't want to kind of be demonetized, or I don't know if that word is even a thing. But some people don't wake up. And I think at the end of the day, that people, when people wake up, I think God is not done with you. I think, you still have a purpose. You still have a purpose here in the world. And I think that's how I feel, every day. I'm starting to kind of wake up and forcing, because you kind of have to shake it up a little bit to say, no, 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 I'm not touching my phone. I have to talk to him first.
Mm-hmm.
So I think waking up and thanking him in the mornings and be like, thank you for waking me up, because it's important. Some people don't wake up. Some people do not wake up. Man, I hate to finish the podcast like that. I really hate, but no, it's a good topic though. We talking about the fact that
Mm-hmm.
if you wake up, you still have a purpose in this world. So it's not a bad topic to end the podcast. It's a good one. As long as God wakes you up,
Mm-hmm.
you still have a purpose in this world.
Mm-hmm. No matter what, you still have a purpose.
You have a purpose,
Mm-hmm.
and that is, and that's what I'm trying to teach you, and I'm trying to teach uh, uh, people that I connect with, that we are here because we have a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Our purpose may not be the same. Our purpose may not even be close, but maybe with a little bit of spark of my fire can spark you up. I may be the fire, but you may be the firework. You know what I'm saying? I may be the firework and you may be the light, because we have a purpose. Dog, I'm dropping bombs today.
Or you can be the candle, I could be the fire.
Yeah,
That sounds better.
yeah, yeah. Or I can be the gasoline and you can be the car to fuel, to keep you going. Anyway, I got a little bit. Did I get a little bit excited? Did I get a little excited? Let me know, bro. I got. It's necessary. It came from the heart. It
Has
came. It came from the heart.
has a purpose.
It has a purpose. Well, thank you for another episode here at the Connection. Once again, this is my bro, my blood, Eric. Eric and Luis. I'm your host, Luis. Eric is just coming by, chatting it up with the bro. This is a bro talk.
So
Yeah, bro talk. And if you're interested, once again, if you're interested in joining this podcast, let me know. Let us know.
you can add another chair.
We had another chair. Well, either you or I gotta get up. It's only two microphones, bro.
We'll make it work.
We we'll make it. We'll make it.
We'll make
We'll
it
make it work. We'll make it work. Yeah, we have a wireless microphone, so we can hook them up.
We can use the broom.
Yeah, we gotta make it work. We gotta make it work. So, Eric, thank you for having this podcast with me. I know it was a little bit hard, but we made it. We made it through. So, thank you, y'all, for watching us, and hopefully, we can see you in the next episode. Peace.
Peace.